Welcome back to Serenity, my tea tube channel. My name is Sarah and I talk all about tea here. My very last box is my biggest box. This was the one that I did with a 30% off coupon that I got. I mean, this is gonna be pretty full. I could have probably done its own video. My samples, the Buzz and Buddha's blend. Shocking. I'm gonna have to do some cleanup after. I used the 30% off coupon as an opportunity to grab all of the full price teas that I normally would never buy. So this is pretty exciting. Normally I grab the things that are kind of on markdown and I miss out on a lot of things. So I just went for it. I just grabbed anything that I thought was interesting and some that I wasn't even sure if I should try because they're out of my comfort zone, but I kind of want to expand my tea drinking. I want to try ones I've never tried before and try to get into ones that can replace coffee a little bit easier. So the first one is Winter Earl Grey. I've heard a lot of really good things about this online. I'm not a huge Earl Grey person, but a lot of people just said it was amazing. So I figured this is a good way to introduce myself to Earl Grey. And it's got black tea and pink pepper and white tea, which will be really interesting. And they use bergamot oil. So if you like Earl Greys, let me know what you think in comparison to a regular Earl Grey. I've heard their Creme of Earl Grey is really, really nice as well. I still haven't tried that one yet, but I'm probably gonna try it soon. Next one, and this one I was really excited about because people were saying it's a replacement for one of my favorite teas. Jingle Bell Chai. I've been told this is a replacement for white chocolate chai, which is one of my very favorites, and I was really sad when it disappeared. I have one bag left stocked upstairs. I'm gonna have to maybe do a side-by-side tasting and kind of see if they are the same, and I really hope they are. So I've got my Jingle Bell Chai here. Another Earl Grey, Chocolate Earl Grey. I've been told that this tea is the replacement for Bergamot Kisses. And for some reason, the name Bergamot Kisses never appealed to me, so I never even looked at the tea or even smelled it when I was in store. But when they called it Chocolate Earl Grey, I'm like, sign me up, I want to give it a go. I really, really enjoy chocolate teas, and this one has white chocolate in it, which is very exciting to me, and it has caramel, and rosebuds, and rose petals, and vanilla. I mean, this tea sounds like a dream to me, so I'm hoping that I like Earl Grey, because it has all the other ingredients that I typically love in teas. This one here is a restock and one of my very, very favorites from their Christmas release, Santa's Secret. This tea is delicious. I've been drinking this one for years. It's one of the very first teas that I got from DAVIDsTEA and it kind of got me hooked on them. Back when my collection was really small, probably consisting of about 10 teas, I got a giant bag of this for Christmas and it lasted me for a whole year. When they re-released it, I grabbed another bag and then ran out. So I did a minor restock. I'm thinking I might potentially do a bigger restock of this one. I'm gonna have to go check my stockpile and see how much I have left. I end up drinking this one all year long. It's just delicious. It's a black tea, so it gives you a little boost of energy and it's got peppermint. It's really nice. And I like using my Campbell's Gold Honey with this one. Next one here. Now this tea has had kind of mixed reviews from what I've seen online. It's Pumpkin Creme Brulee. And I think the reason it's controversial is that people are expecting it to be pumpkin chai. And apparently this tea tastes more like pumpkin, like normal pumpkin rather than pumpkin spice. So I'm really interested to see how I like it. It's a fruit fusion. And it's got white chocolate, so really how can you go wrong? And carrots. I love carrots. Next up is a rooibos, which I think I only bought 1 or 2 rooibos. But this one is Tahitian Vanilla. Tahitian Vanilla sounded really delicious to me. This one apparently tastes like vanilla cake. from what I've heard people talk about online. And you know me and my cake teas, I just love dessert style teas. So this one sounds like it's right up my alley. It has brittle pieces in it, an artificial cake flavoring, and sesame seed. That is interesting. Oh my goodness, they have quinoa in this. Now the only other tea that I've ever seen with quinoa is frosted cereal, which is one of my absolute favorite teas. So that is pretty exciting. And it has almond flakes. So this just sounds like it's gonna be an all around really, really good tea and possibly an absolutely delicious latte. This is just like the box that keeps giving. It's like Mary Poppins bag. I got another Jingle Bell chai. This was one of the Super Steeper exclusive pre-buys, and it's Forever Frosty. I've had Forever Frosty quite a few times. I bought a whole bunch of the little ornaments of this tea last year when it went on deep discount, but apparently the ornaments and also the advent calendar uses different ingredients. I'm interested to see if the flavors vary at all with their different ingredients. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side comparison on this one too. That'd be kind of fun. All I know is that I really, really like it. When I made my advent one of this, I just sipped on it all day at work, and it just was such a like Christmassy and desserty and just warm and comforting tea to drink. A really, really nice tea. If you like Forever Nuts but you want something a little bit more citrusy, a little bit more bold, this is the route to go. This one sounds interesting. Cranberry Pear, and it's a black tea. I kind of like the fruit teas when they have a black tea base because they give you that little boost of energy, and it has like a little bit, I don't know, more substance isn't the right word because sometimes the herbal ones are really, really full flavored. But some of my favorite fruit teas are black tea bases like Lychee Bellini. I just love that one. But this one has cranberries, black tea, pear, apple, artificial cranberry flavoring, and natural pear flavoring. I really do enjoy my pear teas. I don't drink them often, but I do have a fair amount of pear teas in my collection. They have that one apple one, and it's like made with pears. So interesting. Cranberry pear. I'm getting so many I've never tried before. That's why I'm not spending the time to open and smell each one, because I'll probably be here for an hour then. But I'll have to try to make sure that I get some of these on film because I'm pretty excited about some of them. They're really unique and innovative. I've heard other people say that DAVIDsTEA is like the Willy Wonka of the tea world, and I couldn't agree more. That is just like the best way to describe them. They think of such fun, cool things. But I think I'm gonna like cranberry pear. I've seen a little bit of talk about it online and people seem to like it. So hopefully I like it too. Next one. How many more do I have? Quite a few. I guess I went a little crazy. Although I think I saved more than 50% on all of this. Because I remember thinking like it wasn't a crazy high invoice. I give myself set amounts of money that I can spend, and then after that I just wheedle down the entire cart to hit that goal. I purposely saved myself like a budget for the bigger haul for Black Friday because I knew they were gonna have a good deal, and they did. Now this next one is kind of unusual. I don't even know if I'm gonna like it, but I just wanted to try it. That's one downside to not being able to go to store and smell things, because I used to be able to kind of wheedle out the ones that I knew for sure I wouldn't like, or I'd buy like 10 grams and take it home and give it a try, or I'd get them to make me a cup of tea. But this one here is campfire, and I have no idea how to say that word. Hajika? Campfire Hajika? I should have probably looked that up. But I'm so far into this that I'm just not going to. I'm just gonna roll with the fact that I'm probably saying it wrong. It's apparently like a smoky tea, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. It's roasted green tea, but it has caramel in it, so maybe it will end up being absolutely amazing. It's definitely unique, and I wanted to try some unique new teas to me that are outside of my comfort zone. This one I also got from my mom. Peppermint Amour. I'm gonna keep this one at my house. If you watched my other unboxing, you'll have seen that I got her one for Christmas for her house, but I just wanna have it on hand. She's always asking for mint teas, so this is for you, Mom. Another Santa's Secret. This This one's been around for quite a while, and for some reason I've never tried it. It's coffee Puerh. I mean, I love Puerh, I love coffee. I don't know why I never tried it before. And then they do some vanilla flavoring in here too, so it probably gives it a little bit more of a full flavor. But I have a feeling that I'm just gonna love this. This is on their last chance, so they're discontinuing this tea. I think it's still on the website, so if you're interested, you should grab it while it's there. I considered buying more, but I think I'm gonna test it out before I do. You just never know. Some teas you expect to love and then you don't, and other teas you don't expect to love and they end up being like your absolute favorite. My very favorite Puerh is, oh, I just had a whole mug of it, English toffee. English toffee is so delicious. I have that one all the time. I bought a couple of like the big perfect tins. I'm almost through one already and I haven't had it for that long. I'm gonna be sad when that tea's gone. But hopefully this one is delicious too. 2 more bags. Chamomile Dreamland. I just wanted to try a couple more sleepy time teas and see if any of them will help me out. It is rooibos, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, but it has lemon peel and lavender, and I do love both of those flavors in tea. I don't know how I feel about them together. Oh, and it has rose petals. Oh, that's nice. How can this one be wrong with those ingredients? So this will be really interesting to try. I woke up at 3 this morning and that's been it for the night, so the problem is still persisting, but I'm hoping that one of these will do the trick for me eventually. Oh, I got another Jingle Bell chai. I think when I saw that it was the replacement for white chocolate chai, I just went for it and grabbed a few. This is my last new bag of tea, and it's chocolate chip cookie. I have no idea what this is gonna be like. I thought I should give this one a try because I love cookie dough. I'm assuming they're nothing alike because cookie dough is a white tea that's really, really finicky, and this is a black tea with chocolate. But based on the name alone, I thought it was worth a try for me because it sounds like it's in my favorite flavor profile of teas. And now, you saw in my last unboxing that I was talking about how I love some of the designs of their new tins. I hope I made the right decision here, but I went and bought the remaining ones of that tin set so that I could have a complete set of tins. So I got the maple chai and I got the butterscotch chai. I'm a little bit concerned about butterscotch chai because it is a rooibos base, but I've heard people say really, really good things about it. So I thought it was well worth the shot. And maple chai, I really, really like maple teas. Plus I have maple honey from Campbell's Gold that I think will fuse really, really nicely with this. And just the fact that I've got the entire tin set of probably my most favorite version of tins that they've ever done, I thought it was worth it. They just did such a beautiful job on these. It's really, really, really pretty. So now I've got my whole tin set. It's complete with my pumpkin chai. Now for my very, very last item. I know it was like a huge, huge haul here, and I really have no regrets. And I bought this tea again because of the tin, but also because the tea sounded really interesting to me. And that's strawberry gummy. So around Halloween, I got myself the Cola Crush one that also has gummies in it. And I've been saving that one until I have time to film. I wonder why they didn't do a tin set on that one because I think that one was fairly popular. It ended up selling out before Halloween even, so I'm really glad that I got myself a bag. But this one has gummies in it too. It has little gummy bears, and I'm really excited to try this because it is a strawberry flavored tea, and I really, really like strawberry flavored teas. So I figured it was safe to try, and the tin is just so, so pretty. Really like it. They have been doing a really, really good job on their tin designs lately. I'm hoping they keep up with it. The old tins were okay, but they're kind of boring. Like, not much to them. It's just a tin that has the name on it. Whereas these have actual artwork. Their texture's kind of matte. They do really nice color schemes. So they've really advanced their tin designs in the last year, in my opinion. I'm buying teas because of the tins. Whereas that didn't used to be a thing for me. They're okay, it's just, these are amazing. Well, that is it for my gigantic haul from the Black Friday weekend. You can see I really went all out on this, but I was just so excited for that giant sale and having those exclusive sneak peeks at the holiday teas as well. I maybe went a little bit overboard, but I had so much fun picking it out, and I've had so much fun unboxing it, and I know I'm gonna have so much fun tasting it. Out of all of my teas that I just unboxed, I'd be really interested to hear which one is your personal favorite. I have a few that I think are gonna be some new favorites for me, so I'm really excited to try them out. I hope you enjoyed watching all of my unboxings, because there was a lot. As always, thank you so much for watching.